cold corners of some of regional Australia's most picturesque communities, hazelnut orchards are emerging alongside traditional agricultural industries, proving a popular option for tree changers and long-term investors seeking the right balance of rural lifestyle and financial returns for retirement.
When we started to grow, we didn't know a great deal about them. In fact, we knew next to nothing about them, and perhaps to be more accurate. And I thought that would be an interesting challenge to learn how to grow them and produce something that other people weren't doing.
Basil and Jean Baldwin, both now in their 80s, have been pioneers in the industry and continue to play an active role in the day-to-day operations of Fourjay Farms, a 5,000 tree orchard they run in partnership with daughter Carolyn and her husband Dave Stansfield.
I think that is a benefit of growing something like trees, because you can leave them to look after themselves for a while.
Both generations have built the thriving business while pursuing full-time professional careers. Dave Stansfield works full-time as an engineer, but plans to follow the Baldwins' lead in placing the hazelnut orchard at the centre of an active yet flexible retirement.
For me, it was always a retirement plan, thought, to be able to do that. So when I finish drawing pictures for a living, I can come into something that it's here, it's built, it's done, and I can transition into that.
Dave says the key is to start thinking about both retirement activities and financial security early, and assess how to incorporate establishing an orchard into your lifestyle while working full-time.
Yeah, and then just transition into something that's good, healthy, it's a great healthy product, but also a good healthy lifestyle.
In the early days it was slow, and we were both working in our early stage of orchard establishment. So we weren't necessarily looking for money straight away. That was all right. We could afford to wait for that period. But if you're trying to do it commercially, you obviously want them coming into production as early as possible. And so a key is having good planting material.
Shortening the break-even period through better varieties, more efficient farm practices and new value-adding opportunities are among the challenges being tackled by AgriFutures Australia, which is investing $2 million in research and development over the next 5 years to transform hazelnuts from an emerging to a mainstream industry.
It's a fairly easy crop to understand and to work with, unlike anything that, all your soft fruits, stone fruits and that sort of thing, which require a hell of a lot more work, is my feeling. They're a deciduous tree, so through the winter period they don't do anything, and you don't have to do anything to them. So you can leave and be away from them. They're not like an animal. You don't have to, they're not going to run out of yards, they're not going to run through fences.
But it also makes good economic sense. The Baldwins have developed a following among local chefs and at the farmers markets. And as the orchard has grown, so has their reputation, supplying major food processing businesses in South and Western Australia, as well as exporting their own line of value-added products.
We're really price makers because when people find our nuts, they'll pay whatever we ask them to pay. I mean, we don't ask ridiculous prices, but yes, they are a very good proposition. The most rewarding part for me is having a lot of very happy customers that tell us that they can't. The latest comment was they are worlds better than anything I've ever used. That was a chef we sold to last week.
But if you're active and you like a country lifestyle, go for it.